In this question, we are asked to find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns, and given that each gulab jamun contains 30% of its volume equivalent of syrup. So what I'll do is total syrup volume is equal to 30% of, that is 30 is 30 by 100 into volume of a gulab jamun into total number of gulab jamuns. Why did I write it? Because each gulab jamun is said to be having 30% of syrup. So if we have some n numbers, then n into 30 by 100% into that volume of gulab jamun. This much of volume, I mean 30% of the volume is syrup contained in one sugar syrup contained in one gulab jamun. If there are n such, I'll multiply with n. So that's why I wrote it like this. First we need to find volume of gulab jamun. So volume of gulab jamun will be, here it's given, each gulab jamun is like something like a cylinder with hemispherical ends, that is ends are hemispherical. So till here it's cylinder, then ends are hemispherical, and given that this hemispherical end with length 5 centimeters. So this total thing is 5 centimeters, and given that its diameter is simply 2.8 centimeters. So that means this is 1.4, here this end is 1.4, because its radius, then length of cylinder is simply 5 minus 2.8, which is simply 2.2. So now volume of gulab jamun is equal to, what do we get? There is we have two hemispherical ends, so twice of hemisphere is one sphere. So volume of sphere attached at the end plus volume of cylinder. So volume of sphere will be simply 4 by 3 pi r cube. This will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube plus volume of cylinder is simply pi r square h. So this will be pi r square h. Now if I write, this will become equal to 4 by pi r square. If I take common, this will become 4 by 3 into r plus height h is 2.2 of, this is height of cylinder. So now I will get, this is equal to pi into r square is simply 1.4 into 1.4 into 4 by 3 into 1.4, that is 4 by 4 into 1.4 is 5.6 plus 6.6 by 3 whole by 3. So pi I can write as simply 22 by 7. So this is simply 22 by 7. That implies 22 by 7 into 1.4 into 1.4 into, this will become simply 12.2 by 3. 12.2 by 3. So this will become 7 into 0.2 times. This is simply 0.2 times. This is 22 into 0.2 into 1.4 into 12.2 whole by 3. So this is a volume of gulab jamun. Now total syrup volume will be, total syrup volume will be equal to this volume of jamun into 30%, that is 3 by 10 into volume of jamun is 3, this into this into 4.4 into 12.2 whole by 3 into total number of jamuns are 45. So this will go, this is 5 2s and 5 9s. Now this is simply 2 here this 2 will go with this 0.2, that is this will become 10 times again. So finally we get 22 into 1.4 into 12.2 into 9 by whole by 10, which will be equal to, which is simply equal to 338.184 centimeter cube roughly.